So, thank you for being here tonight. I want to come back to the thank yous because I've got a lot of them, but that's not my role right now. My role right now is to talk about our immediate past president, Matt Dudley. Matt, where are you? Where's Matt? Oh, he's there. So let me say a few things about Matt. You know when you have somebody who really, in just a real, authentic way, cares about you, about your growth, about your stepping into the role that I'm now stepping into, to do as good a job as I possibly can. That is how I have felt over the last year. Matt has been nothing but unbelievably gracious to me personally. And for that, I am incredibly thankful. And it's not just helpful to me, it's helpful to the organization, because this isn't about any one person. This is about ITLA. And what you've done with me is something I intend on carrying forward. And I've said it in the meetings, you've heard me say it already, but I really can't say it enough. And I'm just so thankful for that. But a story about tonight, I think, is very interesting, and it kind of highlights a bit about the Illinois Trial Lawyers Association. When I get back to my table, and before I get back up again, I'll count, but I think it's 6 or 7. I'm either the 6th or 7th president whose father was a president. So here's the story as it relates to Matt and me. So you can see my children are here. And back in 1993, when I was maybe not quite that small, but much smaller, I was here for when my dad was inaugurated. And in 1993, that happened to be Jim Collins's first year as the executive director. Jim Collins, who has served us so incredibly well for the last nearly 30 years. That's right. And who preceded Jim in that role but Matt's father? And so how about the circle of life there? It's coming full circle today, and I hope, yeah, thanks. And I hope that that history propels me and the organization for the next year. But to say just a little bit more about Matt, over the last year, he has navigated ITLA out of the pandemic back into trials. He has given incredible leadership as it relates to what we think is a very important bill for clients, for our clients' rights, and that is the prejudgment interest bill, which has received challenges, and of course, which we're addressing, and we have been addressing under his leadership. And he has just overall served this organization remarkably over the last year. We all owe him a debt of gratitude for all the countless hours that he's poured into this organization. And so I want to present him with the obelisk. Did I say it right? Let's all give a very warm welcome to our immediate past president, Matt Dudley.
Thank you. Thanks, Pat. I just want to tell you what an honor and privilege it has been to serve as the president of the Illinois Trial Lawyers Association. As Pat touched on, my dad was the executive director from 80 to 92. He loved this organization. He thought that, and believed fervently that it had a noble cause, and he really enjoyed the lawyers that in many ways served as his mentors. He loved each and every one of you, many of whom are here tonight. And I can tell you that one of the strengths of our organization is the relationships that we have with one another, and the incredible importance that I think we learned from our old, the leaders of this organization, how important it is, even though there's competition to get cases and things of that nature. There is a genuine affection and desire for us all to do well. And that is a tremendous quality that we should all be very proud of. I just want to thank Jim Collins. Jim is just an outstanding, he's a dear friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. He started on the House staff. I was on Senator Rock's staff, and the Senate staff did everything for Speaker Madigan's staff, as I like to tell him. He does not agree with that. But the political, not just the political astuteness that Jim possesses and guides us as an association, we should go this direction, we should go a different direction, is invaluable. But his leadership, and his sincerity, his honesty, his integrity. We talked a little bit about the Board of Managers meeting. The amount of respect this association has in Springfield and judiciary throughout the state is not easily earned. It is not easily earned. And it is only because of the quality of our staff, Jim, Tim, Linda, Angela, Paula, Kevalee, I hope I'm not missing more. Katie, sorry, Katie. When you walk into a meeting with a legislator or a statewide office holder, you walk in 2 steps ahead of anybody else. And it's not because of political contributions, it's because of the amount of good nature, goodwill that this association has built up over the years. And we need to be very careful and hold that dear, because that can be gone in an instant, but it's well-deserved, well-earned, and Jim is a huge part of that, and we should be thankful for him. Just the other, anytime during this year when I needed something from anyone, whether it's Pat Sr., who is, a mentor to me, Tim Kavanaugh, Larry Rogers, Patrick, anybody on exec, Keith Habeisen, who I was a young lawyer for, and I got to tell you, Keith, I'm so happy you're getting the Ring Award, and you're very well deserving. And I told you, one of the greatest qualities that I really am thankful for is that you never treated me like a young lawyer. When I called you in a panic about an issue legislatively, or you would walk me through the process. Sometimes you would say, calm down, don't worry, it's not an emergency. Your guidance, I particularly appreciated, and I just want to personally thank you for that. And you're going to, bestow the Ring Award is very well deserved. And I'd like to thank my firm, my law partner, Tom Lake, has had my back this year, lawyers at our firm, my family. The presidency's a pain, right? It really is. You're on the, Collins is calling you every morning at 7 a.m. You got to deal with, I didn't have to do too many rubber chicken dinners, but it's really difficult. But it's particularly difficult in that you don't get to work on your cases as much as you would otherwise be able to work on your cases. And you need the lawyers in your firm to step up and allow you to do what you need to do for the association. And I couldn't have done that without you. And I want to thank each and every one of you for the sacrifice that you made. And then with my family, you know, I think I said this before, but behind every successful man, there is usually a shocked and amazed wife. And I know those of you who've known me for a long time are particularly shocked and amazed. But Jane is, you know, she's my best friend. She's just been with me and helped me through any issue I've ever had. She supported the desire to be ITLA president, the sacrifices you have to make. There was not one instance where it was, do you have another meeting? Do you have to do this? Nothing. So thank you very much. I love you. And I'm looking forward, so, you know, Pat is going to be a fantastic president. Pat is brilliant. He is a devoted hard worker. He brings a level of energy to the job that this association is going to benefit from tenfold. He loves what he does. He's an excellent lawyer, and he's going to be a good leader. So I'm looking forward to doing whatever I can to help you be successful, and I'm confident you will be. All right? Okay, everybody, thank you so much.